This is Earth Station 1. Can anybody hear me? Hear me? Hear me? Hear me? I play my music to the stars because I wonder where you are. In the spring of 1972, Project S.T.R.A.T, Special Telemetry Research and Tracking, was established by founder John Scott Shepard of Michigan, USA. Through dedicated effort, the project became fully operational under sole proprietorship by the summer of 1973. In the summer of 1972, the first ULF ultra-low frequency 40 Hz to 15 kHz radio marker beacon started broadcasting a 150 watt ULF sequence of electronic tone pulses towards the stars. This meagre beginning was the start of a 22 plus year effort to better understand a great mystery. As the fall of 1973 approached, a large wave of UFO unidentified flying object sightings started to cover the entire country, as well as the whole world. John found himself involved in one of the most intriguing events of his younger life. During this time, many UFO reports came in from the local area, and some were nothing short of astonishing. Are you listening? Are you listening? As all of this was going on, the instruments picked up some unusual electromagnetic disturbances, mostly in the form of harmonic interference around 400 to 1000 Hz, intermingled with the 60 Hz power line frequency. An oscilloscope was used in conjunction with the electric power distribution lines as a detector to measure any unusual electromagnetic activity in the local area. This is Earth Station calling. As the UFO phenomenon persisted, Project S.T.R.A.T expanded to encompass over 1,200 square feet of the home John grew up in. Over the next few years, a 16 by 38 foot additional extension was added to the house. This allowed room for one of the largest pieces of high voltage equipment to be installed. This two-story high 1,000 watt 60,000 volt deep space radio transmitter is comprised of 4 large polyphase semi-tube voltage impulse multipliers. These combine with other high-powered low-frequency linear amplifiers enable the signal to travel great distances into space and possibly attract the attention of any extraterrestrials passing through space near enough to the Earth to detect the signals and follow them in. This in turn would allow for possible visual or electronic observation. For over 25 years, the focus of John's effort has been broadcasting a wide variety of world music, jazz, ethnic, folk and electronic music deep into space for about 6 to 8 hours daily to more accurately home them in by means of a 24-hour vertical marker beacon signal. This is Earth Station 1. Can anybody hear me? Hear me? Hear me? Hear me? I play my music to the stars because I wonder where you are. Let's not forget that John built this amazing project from the ground up, alongside his own visions, belief, imagination and desire to reach out and make new connections across the cosmos, to invite extraterrestrial beings to engage and communicate. Surely there could not be a better way to do this than through his shared love of music. Nearly all of the equipment used in Project S.T.R.A.T was designed and hand-built by John himself. Large custom oscilloscopes, signal generators, oscillators, power supplies, highly resonant antennas, everything beautifully handcrafted. Nurturing his imagination, he completely believed in his visions and all that he solely achieved. Wow, what an inspiration. This in brief sums up the operations and a little history of Project S.T.R.A.T. As things change, so will project directives. More or less emphasis may be placed on electronic equipment development or new areas of scientific equipment. For example, John is currently exploring the love of creativity through his own music production, mostly electronic, with the use of synthesizers and some homebrew equipment, and engaging with other musicians and listeners from all around the world. This very track features some of John's latest work alongside my own. John has been a huge inspiration to many, and together we continue to explore the unknown, to reach out and connect with intelligent beings and life forms, to share these experiences and further explore far beyond wherever our imagination takes us. I'm holding you in. I feel your presence. Holes in the sky. Connections established. Conscious collective. Interdimensional beings of